Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clarington Kia, where it's your experience your way every day, online or in store. Today we're here to look at this stunning 2019 Volkswagen GTI. So the purpose of this video for you folks at home or at the office or wherever you're watching this is to give you a really good, precise, detailed look at this GTI. We're going to go over the exterior condition, the interior condition. We're going to go over some of the features on the vehicle, and of course, first and foremost, we're going to talk about the Carfax, which is the vehicle history report that you can view online without entering in any of your customer information. Just click on the link, it'll pop up for you. But this is a no accident vehicle, and it actually has some great service history as well. There's about 115,000 kilometers on it, and this GTI does feature the driver assistance package. So let's get right into that. So the driver assistance package gives you the forward emergency braking with collision warning. It's going to give you lane departure warning. It's going to give you blind spot warning. So all those advanced safety features that you would want are available, and it also has park assist, which I'll show you when we hop on the inside of the vehicle. Now it's a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with a little over 220 horsepower. And I say a little over 220. That is unbelievable horsepower for a little hatchback like this. It is absolutely a fun beast to drive. Now, if you've ever driven a GTI before, you'll know how much fun it is because it's nice and low to the ground. It's got great suspension, tons of power. However, it is actually pretty fuel efficient. So that's going to be helpful, obviously, when gas is a little expensive. Now, taking a look here, nice headlights. It's got the GTI badging. Nice big Volkswagen logo. As we go through, if I see any dings, dents, scratches, I am going to point them out to you. Coming around the side, we got those nice fog lights kind of tucked in. That hashed up grille, really nice looking. And then take a look at these alloy wheels. Red brake caliper, looks fantastic. LED turn signals in the mirror. You can see that the previous owner added the roof rack with the crossbars on it, which I think that's for skis or snowboards. You can tell I'm a big skier or snowboarder, right? But that's up there as well. You can simply take those off if you don't like the look or don't need them. Sell them, Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace, whatever you like. Coming around the rear, nice big taillight, GTI badging. Awesome exhaust system. Not obnoxious loud, but definitely you can tell it's a little bit more on the performance side, which is great. Now, one thing I did notice on the rear, very common, but we've got a little scuff here on the bumper, on the top of the bumper from taking things in and out, but that, quite honestly, will probably come out 50% better if we just get that buffed out. So that's something you can request, obviously, when you're looking at the vehicle to make a purchase. Opening it up, we still have the original GTI floor mats in there. Tonneau cover is still here. That's shocking. Usually that ends up in the customer's garage and never comes back with the car, so that's a good sign. Let's continue around the side here to give you a look at the passenger side. You can see those rear sonar buttons here because that's for the park assist, which will be super helpful. I mean, it's a small car, but let's face it, when you're a little bit lower to the ground like that, you need some assistance sometimes in those tighter spots. But nothing really to note as we're walking around the vehicle other than those little things on the rear bumper. So it's in great shape, especially given the kilometers, 115K, you would expect a few scratches. And then as I come around here, I did notice, sorry, and I might have forgot to say, but a little bit of curb rash just around the wheel there. Nothing crazy, but it is there, so let's point it out, right? Now let's take a look at the interior, and this is, for me, one of the nicest things. Look at that Clark interior. That's what that kind of plaid there, that's called Clark interior. It's a very trendy Volkswagen thing, and I love it. It looks fantastic. It's a great contrast. It's just, to me, it's a really cool pop when you open up the door and see that. It's really nice. Let's have a look at the front seats. Again, in great shape. Now, I am noticing a small odor. It's perhaps a smoker's car. However, the car has not been put through our shop yet. So usually when we put it through the shop, if we notice that odor, we take several steps to make sure that we can get that odor as little as possible, including changing the cabin air filter, because obviously if there was any kind of odors in the vehicle, changing that filter is going to remove that because they're trapped in there, as well as cleaning out the interior, shampooing the seats, shampooing actually the headliner here. Sometimes we're able to get some of that out there too, but I'm not noticing any cigarette stains or anything or burns there, so that's usually a telltale sign. But anyway, nonetheless, just a note that there is a bit of an odor in the car, but our team will work very hard to reduce that as much as possible. Now we've got automatic headlights over here. We've got your cruise control here. Now it's an advanced cruise control, or I can't remember what they call it in Volkswagen terms. Nonetheless, adaptive cruise control, what it is, basically set the speed to 120 at cruise, and if there's a car in front of you doing 110, it'll slow down, match the speed. Once the car gets out of the way, it'll go back up to your cruising speed. So that's a really convenient feature to have, obviously, when you're on the highway. Nice D steering wheel on the Jetta, or pardon me, on the Golf. My gosh, I'll be okay today, guys. GTI logo down here, really nice steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel, feels great on the hands. And then take a look at the sport pedals even, right? Looks great there. 115,573 kilometers. And then let's take a look here. We've got a really nice infotainment system. So I've put it to the performance page right now. So that's going to measure the PSI of the turbo. If I rev it up, you can see it adjusts there and it tells you what PSI it's pushing out. Then we got the G-force sensor to see what kind of G-force is on the car, your engine coolant, you know, cool little things like that. Now, more importantly, if we hit apps, you can see it does feature Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That's going to change the screen to mimic more what you would see on your iPhone or Android device, which will allow you to use hands-free text messaging, your voice controls like Siri, and all of these things. So that way you can keep the phone away, avoid those tickets, stay safe, but still stay connected to the world, because hey, that's what we love to do. Now, if you are going to use the radio instead of your Apple CarPlay or things like that, AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, Bluetooth streaming, you can see down here. And if I'm not mistaken, it also has USB input as well, of course. Sorry to interrupt. You know what I forgot to show you? Look at the rear view camera. Crystal clear display, as well as the reverse sensors, or parking sensors as they call it. So let's I'll show you here what that looks like. As we get a bit closer here. So when you park, put it into neutral, now you've got some sensors to show you how close you are to things. So you can see that I'm close to the pre-owned vehicle beside me, and it's letting me know that as well. So that's a really nice feature to have when you're parking the vehicle, whether you're reversing in, of course you can use the camera, but when you're driving forward into a spot, it's going to let you know if you're getting a little close. So that's just another feature I forgot to show you. Okay, back to what we're talking about. We have the dual zone climate control. So driver and passenger have their own separate temperatures. We've got heated driver and passenger seats as well. We've got a little junk storage down here with your USB input. And then the most fun thing in the car, other than the throttle, is your 6-speed manual transmission. Absolutely, it's a hoot to drive, is what I would say. It's so much fun. Really engaging driving experience because it's nice and low. It just hugs those corners and it's got tons of power to boot. So it's a really fun experience. We've got the performance steering as well. We can turn that on and it's going to handle just a little bit differently. It's going to be pretty nice setup there. Your cup holder, your boring stuff, put your coffee in the morning, head to work, blah, blah, blah. Another little junk holder here. Take a look at that Clark interior, right? Oh, that's so nice. It's just such a unique interior. You don't see that on, you know, very many vehicles at all. So this vehicle, like I say, has not been through our shop to review what it needs for reconditioning, but you can be rest assured that here at Clarington Kia, we spared literally no expenses on vehicles for reconditioning. If this goes in and it needs tires and brakes, it gets tires and brakes. If this goes in and let's say that hypothetically, there's a slight, you know, coolant leak or an oil drip, things that don't they're not required for safety, we will still do those reconditioning items for you, because we believe that when you pick up a car from us, your first, second, third oil change should just be that. There should be no surprises in your ownership experience from a pre-owned vehicle here at Clarington Kia. So please, if you're at home and you want to purchase this vehicle, maybe you want to come in and drive it, or maybe you just want to purchase it right from home, you can do that. Give us a call, send us an email, make an appointment, come in, or just buy it at home and we will deliver it to your house. So it is so many ways to have your experience your way here at Clarington Kia, right in the heart of Bowmanville. Please give us a call and put this fun little hatchback in your driveway today.